Well, hello, ladies and gents. This is the DUNE featurette, the Royal Houses. I thought this would be interesting. We'll take a look at it together. It's 4.5 minutes long. But let's take a look. I really want to see more of Harkonnen. So let's take a look. This is Warner Brothers Thailand. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's... I don't know if it's released on any of the others. Get my bloody words out. I'm sure it is, but let's take a look. Okay, nice. Lots more footage.
Denis Villeneuve has a grasp on character-driven narratives, small in scope or large in scope. Thanks
they're really
to Frank
pushing this.
Herbert, here's a story that's on that scale, but with characters and relationships and stories. You know, and these were the things that made me want to act.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
DUNE is the
Nice.
story of the Atreides family that falls into the trap set by the Emperor, who is getting more and more jealous of their growing popularity.
House Atreides stands as a beacon where every other house in that galaxy is in reference to that, either as enemies or as friends. He wants to not only make sure that his people survive, but that his son is the kind of leader that he thinks he should be.
Paul Atreides is the son of Duke Leto and Lady Jessica. And my initial conversation with Denis were simply begging him to, be able to take part in the film.
The great houses look to us for leadership.
Look at
This
that.
threatens the Emperor.
Gurney Halleck and Duncan Idaho did feel like big brothers. They rib him, especially Jason.
He's the protector of the Atreides. I mean, he's definitely the head knight who watches over the family.
Sarkar!
I mean, that's his sworn duty. I mean, I think that's what any honorable knight soldier does.
No! Duncan!
I mean, that's his family. That's who he bleeds for.
Gurney Halleck is a combat trainer and he's a warrior.
Oh, man.
A fight!
He's a very strict but fun, visceral, paternal, maternal. He's all of those things to Paul.
This is looking really good.
Paul Atreides, you are your father's son. You are my son.
Lady Jessica is part of the Order of the Bene Gesserit.
Looking
This
really
order
good.
that she's a part of, we can say, make her perhaps the non-traditional partner to Duke Leto.
This group of women who carries enormous strength and power. They are bodyguards, they are fighters, they can read people. And this is what Jessica is having to deal with, being a mother, a lover, and this Bene Gesserit.
With the witches, basically.
Take everything we've built and give it to that Duke!
When as a gift, not a gift.
Wow.
Every movie needs its bad guys, and the Harkonnens are the old ancestral enemies of the Atreides.
The Harkonnen
Holy
has
shit.
been a very dark, sadistic family in this galaxy.
Frank Herbert created a very powerful character into Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
He just shows up and then his shadow looms throughout the film. He's the cause of many people's death.
He feeds off fear, he feeds off of pain. He's a vicious, sadistic person.
Now squeeze, Rabbit. Squeeze hard.
Yes, Uncle. And the Fremen.
Kill them all.
Oh.
The Fremen are native tribes, people living in the deep desert. They had the capacity to adapt to the toughest environment. Deep heat, massive sandstorm, dangerous predators all around.
Oh, looks so good.
Stilgar is the leader of the Fremen. He is a powerful character. He's a warrior, but also is a warrior. Like he worries about the future.
Take good care of your family.
Dr. Kynes, on the surface, was seemingly just somebody who's an ecologist, someone who cares about the Fremen. But then you start to understand how much pressure she is actually under.
Paul is dreaming about this strange young woman that keeps talking to him in his dream.
Paul.
She feels like an old friend again, and someone that wants to guide him.
Follow the friend.
Shani is native to Arrakis. She's used to this hostility between her people and the people that are trying to take from her land. She's a fighter at the end of the day.
House Atreides and the
God, that looks-
have an ancient grudge,
God.
and the forces that they're up against are much greater than he had anticipated.
Oh, looks so good.
They're on a path of conflict, and it's the moral catalyst to Paul's arc towards something greater.
Ah, so much more stuff revealed. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so much more stuff. God damn. I mean, we're not going to go through it. We're not going to go through the whole thing. God damn, that looks so good. There was some really interesting bits here. Really, really interesting bits that were shown and revealed. Mainly the Harkonnens I found to be fascinating. The discussions that we had from everyone in the featurette form, great, like all perfect, as it should be, quite frankly. Nothing which was out of place. It all resonates as it should. Now there was some weird feedback from people, from the cast. I mean, that is amazing. Look at that. This on a big screen is going to be superb. It really is. So there was some feedback from the cast during the Venice Film Festival, which put people off. They were like, "Oh, it's not the movie that we set out to make," and stuff like this, which is just a bit of a strange thing to come out with. But it'll be interesting to see how this all develops and comes along. Anyway, it does look good. It does look absolutely fantastic. Cinematography is superb. The sense of scale. Denis Villeneuve has a very Ridley Scott-esque nature to his cinematography. He's not, it's not a copy, but some of it is, you could be mistaken. Like that shot, just one I just shown of the hangar obviously opening up. I mean, that's very Prometheus. It's very Alien. Yeah, so good. This is a good featurette for people who are pretty unfamiliar with the Dune books. Who Atreides are, how they sort of rose to popularity and prominence, and then the trap is laid, is set. The Harkonnens. Yeah, it looks so good. Let's just fast forward. I want to see more of the lands like this. Look at this. They did really well on his makeup for the Baron. Did really well. Because, I mean, he's not a fat guy. The Thornicopters. They look great. They look really good, actually. It's the landscapes that I like the most. Let's fast forward. Because that's what he does very well, Denis. This sense of scale, look. Massive thing. So expertly shot. So expertly shot. Background in focus. Paul out of focus. Just beautifully done. Incredible shot. Really, really incredible. It's not a bad... They've done really well on this featurette. I think they've done pretty well setting that up. Getting that put together. Let me just fast forward a bit more. Because what I liked, which I think was really well done, is quite literally just the... Well, not just. It's primarily the landscapes I like this here. It's so gross looking. And Das Mauschen there is essentially unrecognisable. Incredible. It's really well on that. I mean, obviously Dave Bautista is, recognisable, isn't it? Of course he is. But it just looks so gross. As they should do as well. Like, they should look disgusting. This landscape shot here, which we're going to fade into now, I think. Where is it? Like this, just the scale. It's all about that sense of scale with Denis. That's incredible. What a man for the job. Denis absolutely nails it. Absolutely nails it. Literally unrecognisable. Stellan Skarsgård. Unrecognisable. So good. Ah, it looks great. I hope you liked it as much as I did, ladies and gents. I think they've nailed this. Like, I've got a lot of positivity about this. I think it's going to be great. But anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Cheers, guys. Take care.